Okay, create the project. Okay, name it with the FC-25 shooter. So we delete this cat. We don't need this. Delete the cat. Okay, let's go to the backdrop. Okay, and then you can choose the convert to the bitmap. Okay, and then click this fill, and you can change the color, become something this. Okay, so you're gonna have you put it here. You're gonna have the color green pale. This one, yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we can create a new player. So go to this using the pen. Okay, and we are ready now in the costume here. Okay, and then you can minimize the canvas here. Sorry, your working screen, and you zoom the canvas, and then you can put the circle there. You can change the color of the circle. Okay, this can be like having the red one inside as the fill. Like this can, and then you put it here. Okay, to keep the size properly rendered there, you can press and shift. So press and hold the shift button. Okay, unless you're gonna have this. Yeah. Okay, so if you press the shift and hold, and then you can resize to whichever direction, you still have the proportional circle like this. Okay. Okay, we can make kind of this connection. Okay, you can adjust doing the selection. You can move, and you can duplicate this. Okay, you can do Control C, Control V. So gonna have the same, exactly the same length, and then you can adjust, make it kind of open there like this. Okay, and then you can put the other box using this. Can be like this. Okay. Also, you can adjust the element by select that first. Adjust position, can like this. Okay. Okay. You can feel the color of the inside box there. Maybe with the other color, blue or any other, can just feel it inside of the box. Okay. So better you name this with the shooter. Okay. Change the name, become the shooter. Okay, let's go to the code. Make sure that we have the shooter there. So to this code, you put the event start on click. Okay. And together with the forever, since we're gonna control this by using our keyboard, then you put the if here, and then the sensing of the key press. We already repeated this many times, so hopefully you can do this more quicker. So this is the right arrow. Right arrow means you're gonna move the shooter to the X position. So change X by 10. Okay, you have this, and then you can click duplicate, put it down there. But this one is the left and minus. So that's it. Attach back. Now you can try project. Okay, and then it's move. It's already moved. It moved, yeah, really to the left or to the right, but up and down still haven't been implemented yet. Okay, okay, and then you duplicate this again, yeah. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if to control the up and down. So duplicate. You duplicate 2 times. Okay, you put it back there. So left, right, and left. And then up and down. Up means change X, not change X, but change Y. This is for the upper. So you change the Y here. Going up means positive. Okay, this is down. So you change Y. Going down means negative. Change Y by change Y by minus negative. Okay, minus 10. So in here, this is right arrow means going to the right. This is left arrow means going to the left. So that's why this is the X. Going up means that going up. So we are the basis of the Y. This is going down arrow, basis of Y also, but this one is minus. Okay. Now we can try start over the project here. Okay, when I press right, left, up, and down. Okay, very good. Okay, and below here, I will add the point direction. So you look up the motion and then point towards here. Okay, outside of the if, oh yeah. Okay, outside of the if, and then point towards here, the mouse pointer. So whenever you are scrolling, not scrolling, or change your mouse, then you can going left, right, like this. So it will be towards the position of our mouse. All right, good. So adjust the code. You take out another one when click, put it here, and then you do the forever control, take the forever, okay, and then you do the control if inside. So whenever you are uh, pressing your mouse down here, so it means that you have to make the clone. So you go to the event, okay, to the event and create the clone. But the thing that you clone is not myself, but the clone will be to the ballet. So the ballet will be created later on. So make sure that you have this code. Okay, so now you create the bullet here, the bullet here. So you create this a pane, okay, and then name it with the bullet, okay, and simply you can create one circle, but don't forget to zoom first, and then you create the red the color can like this. Okay, so we're gonna have this hold, press and hold shift. You're gonna have the proper size. Okay, then you click again the shooter. The code for the shooter, instead of create clone of myself, you can change become create clone of the bullet here. Okay, so adjust this code, make it to the bullet create clone. Okay, okay, so now we go to the bullet here and click the event. So when start as the clone, when I start as a clone, yeah, put it here. So you do the look show. So we gonna show up the bullet, and then the bullet will come closer to the player. So that's why you pick the go to here, yeah, and then you change the random position, become the shooter. So the bullet will go into the shooter. Okay, and then you take out this point direction, put it inside. Okay, so we are going to put the direction accordingly with the direction of the shooter. So that's why we have to change this value. This is not 90, but accordingly adjusted to the position of the shooter. So that's why you go to the sensing and then pick out the backdrop. Okay, yeah. So from this is very important. From this, okay, and then you change the stage, become the shooter. And also this not the exposition, but the direction. Okay, so adjust this to parameter. Okay, and then attach this part to the circle, replacing the 90. Okay, and then you take the control forever. Sorry, repeat until. Okay, so the bullet will fly until it touch. So sensing. So until it is touching the edge. So it means the border of our canvas of our screen project. So repeat and then X to the bullet to move 10 steps. Okay. And after touching the edge, you can delete the clone. So you go to this and then delete this clone. Okay, so that's it. We can try run the project. Yeah. Okay, so whenever you click, okay, the bullet will come out of the shooter. Okay, can you try? You can also play together with your mouse, left, right, up, and down. Okay, so we observe that this original bullet is still there. Yeah, so that's why hit, we have to hide that. You go to the bullet here, okay, and then you go to the when start the game, and then you ask the looks here to hide the bullet. Okay, so start over the project. Okay, start over the project. Now, so that bullet no longer there. Okay, play together with your keyboard. Okay, so we continue. Now we can make a new the enemy. So you choose the sprite pane. Okay, so you type here the enemy. Okay, and the enemy will be more likely as the shooter here. So you change the color, make a greeny one. Okay, and then you put the circle the same way when you are creating the shooter. Okay, but the outline can be changed into something uh, like this. You're gonna have that. Okay, or maybe you can also change the color, become something like orange. Okay, so you can arrange this. Yeah, you can make it, you can group it to become one. Yeah, don't forget to name it with the enemy here. Okay, now activate enemy. We're gonna put some codes there for the enemy here. So you do the event on click, and then you do the create clone. So you go to the control, create clone. Where is the create clone? Okay, you do the create clone of that enemy, and then go to the looks, hide here. Okay, that's it. Okay, and then you do when you okay, create clone of myself and then hide, and then when I start as a clone, okay, you ask the enemy, we go to the random position. Sorry, not random position, but go to XY. Okay, this can be 240 and 0. So go there. Yeah, exactly in here. Okay, and then you repeat until control. So you do the repeat until here. So until the enemy touching the bullet that coming flying from the shooter. Okay, and then repeat the steps closer, come closer to the, okay, 10 steps. It means that move 10 steps closer to the sh shooter. So that's why you do the point towards here, change the mouse pointer, become shooter. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so this when start the clone and then go to XY, which is in here, repeat until. So repeat, move until touching the bullet. So the bullet will flying, touching the enemy. Okay, this enemy will coming closer every 10 steps towards the shooter here. And when touching the bullet, so we ask the enemy to destroy. So you go to the delete the clone. Now you put it here. Okay, but make sure when start the clone, the show should be there. So start the clone and then show. Where's the show again? Looks, yeah. Okay, so show here. Okay, so that's it. We can try run this. Okay, so let's try. So come closer. It's very close. Wow. It's attached, yeah, stick on there. Okay, start over. Wow, wow, too fast, yeah. Okay, so we can change the speed of the enemy. We can reduce that. Make it 3 perhaps to make it slower. Okay, start over. Okay, so you have the opportunity to run away. Okay. Once again. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. So the last part is we're gonna create a lot of enemy here. So you after click here, you put the control forever. Okay. Forever there, and then you create the clone. Then you can wait 1 second. All right, so that's it. That's all. You can start over the project. Yeah. All right. So this is all the end of our project. Anyway, if you want to control the speed of your bullet, you can go to the shooter here. Okay, or you can go to the bullet here. So you can move not 10 steps, maybe 5 steps here. Make it slower. Okay, like this. Okay. Very good. All right. Okay. Thank you.